Namaste viewers, welcome to Gnana Degula channel. Today we will try to go through, it's a little different topic. The topic is Satwa Pindi, Satu Pindi, or how it is being prepared, because this is a special dish. It's a beautiful, it's a very loaded with all kinds of nutrients. It's it's a ritual food with both cultural meaning and wholesome nutrition. So this is particularly served after Upakarma. Today happens to be Upakarma. So let us try how it is traditionally prepared, with what proportions and its nutritional value, symbolic meanings, and modern adaptations, we can call it. So let us try to go through that because today happens to be Upakarma, and this particular Satu Pindi is a special dish, special prasadam that is being used. Therefore, we thought we will make a small video out of that. So it's a wholesome prasada served during this Upakarma. So what is this Satva Pindi? It is called as Satu Pindi, Satva Pindi, or sometimes Pindi in regional languages. It's a compact, sweet, savory preparation made from roasted rice flour or simply rice flour also, even raw also, grounded rice flour, till what we call sesame seeds, jaggery, pure ghee, grated coconut, and some spices such as cardamom. Fruits, dry or fresh, nuts and sometimes milk are added in some home traditions. It is just firm enough to be shaped into small rounds or pressed into tray and cut into pieces. This is how it is. These are the ingredients. Traditionally, it is prepared on ritual days such as Upakarma and offered as prasāda to the Rishis and the guests, then shared among family members and all whoever they participate there. So why Satva Pindi after Upakarma? This is a kind of atonement and purity. Upakarma marks a renewal of Vedic study and personal purification. The Satva Pindi, a Sattvic, a pure, easily digestible food, suits the mood of inner renewal and restraint. So this is offered as prasada for Rishis and Devas. It's offered in Tarpana or as part of ritual prasada because its ingredients are regarded as Sattvic, that is pure, nourishing, and appropriate for ritual hospitality. This is a kind of energy for Vedic practices. After recitation and rituals, participants need light but sustaining nourishment. Or after the rituals and all those things. Satva Pindi supplies slow energy without heavy spices that might disturb ritual discipline. The symbolism of these ingredients, it goes like this: rice flour, basic sustenance and humility; sesame is for longevity and protection; jaggery for sweetness of spiritual fruit and inner bliss; ghee, clarity, sattva and nourishment of this subtle body. Of course, community and shareability is there. It is easy to prepare in batches and distribute to families and visiting students, devotees as prasada. This is quite convenient. The ingredients, traditional and balanced proportions. For about a small, about 12 to 15 pieces, 15 round laddu like thing. 2 cups of roasted, or sometimes some people prefer raw rice flour, finely ground dry roasted rice. Then 3/4 cup of jaggery, that is grated jaggery, adjust for sweetness preference. Some may add a little more, some may add a little less. Half a cup of freshly grated coconut or dried desiccated if unavailable, or you can use a little more or little less, whatever, to whichever to suit your taste. Half a cup of roasted till sesame seeds, white or black, lightly crushed. Not lightly crushed, you can have them. Half a cup to roasted or even not roasted also you can use it. 4 to 6 tablespoons of pure ghee plus extra for greasing, you can add all those things. 1/3 cup mixed fruits, dry fruits and nuts, cashew, almonds, raisins, whatever you want, chopped. Then 1/4 teaspoon of cardamom powder or to taste, some small to get that kind of a flavor. A pinch of salt, some may add, some may not add. 2 to 3 tablespoons full of milk or coconut milk. If mixture seems too dry, or a tablespoon of warm water to bind, so that you can bind it in a proper way. That is the thing. It is optional. Optional fresh fruits, small pieces of banana, mango, mava, any whatever you want to add, you can add these fresh fruits. So proportions are flexible. Aim is for pliable, slightly crumbly but bindable dough that can be pressed into shapes. That's all. That is the criteria here. Method 1 is step by step, roast and prepare the flour if not already roasted. If some people may like it raw also, many they would prefer raw only. Dry roast 2 cups of rice flour at medium heat for 6 to 8 minutes until it gives a pleasant aroma. Keep stirring to avoid browning too much. Let it cool and then all those things. You can similarly roast sesame seeds and nuts also until they give some aromatic smell. Crush them slightly in a mortar or pulse quickly. Prepare jaggery syrup, or even jaggery also directly it can be added. In a bowl, combine roasted rice flour, grated coconut, roasted sesame, chopped coconut, and everything. You mix them dry. Mix them properly, dry them. Bind with ghee and jaggery. That's all. Add ghee bit a bit and mix. The mixture should become crumbly and then glisten. Add jaggery or a little jaggery syrup and knead gently. If too dry, add a tablespoon or 2 of warm milk or water. The final texture should be soft and slightly cohesive, so it can be pressed into molds. That's all. Grease a plate and small molds and ghee. Press mixture firmly into small circular molds or spread into a shallow tray and press evenly. Allow to cool and set. Cut into design shapes required. This is optional, This is another way of doing it. Optionally, heat a little ghee and pour as glaze or decorate with almonds, raisin on top. Store in a airtight container once completely cool. That's all. This is how it is to be prepared. There are some variations and regional notes. Millet and wheat variations are there. In some families, they use roasted finger millet, ragi, but it is not definitely used for this during this festival. It's only for taste making and other things, they can have ragi or wheat flour. Rarely a light savory pindi with little jaggery omitted is prepared for certain ritual requirements. Sweet enrichment, adding koya, more nuts, make it more richer and festive prasada. This is apart from this. These variations of regional notes, they do not form a part of this that ritual, that is Upakarma rituals. These are other variations, some sweet enrichment and then vegan options. There, you don't you use only coconut milk, coconut oil instead of dairy if required. Still acceptable as prasada as many households. This is how it is done. There are a lot of nutritional profits and health factors. Satwa Pindi is a nutrient dense, easily digestible preparation. The broad nutritional benefits are carbohydrates and energy. Rice flour and jaggery provide slow releasing carbohydrates suitable for sustained energy after rituals and recitations. Healthy fat, ghee gives it supplies healthy fats. Proteins and minerals, sesame seeds, nuts, coconut contributes protein, calcium, magnesium, zinc, all kinds of new micronutrients they give. It is digestive friendly. Cardamom and ghee are digestive aids. Small quantity of salt balances electrolytes also. Fiber, coconut and sesame gives dietary fiber, improving gut movement. And apart from anything, the quality is sattvic. The choice of simple, minimally processed ingredients is consistent with the sattvic dietary principle. It's calming, it's clarity promoting food. Some of the cautions are they are high in calories because from jaggery, ghee, and nuts are used. Modest portions, sizes only to be consumed, especially for people managing weight or blood sugar. Diabetics, they can reduce jaggery. Some may have some allergy. Certain nuts and sesame adaptive allergies exist. So now storing and then serving practical tips can be kept in an airtight jar. Satwa Pindi usually keeps for 5 to 7 days at room temperature. Best served as prasadam after ritual in small portions. It can also be offered with warm milk or as a midday nibble. For prasadam distribution, prepare slightly more to ensure guests receive a piece. That's all. Modern relevance, Satva Pindi exemplifies how ritual offerings historically doubled as wholesome food, nourishing body and mind. This aligns with modern emphasis on whole foods and mindful eating also. Simplicity and sustainability. Ingredients are local, seasonal, and minimally processed, sustainable and culturally rooted, and mindful sharing. All these things can be done. So, to conclude, Satwa Pindi is more than a recipe. It is an expression of sattva, purity, gratitude, and renewal. After the inner vows, recitations, and humble act of changing the sacred thread during Upakarma, this simple sweet offering can reconnect the physical senses to the spiritual intent. The ingredients rice, sesame, jaggery, sweetness, ghee for clarity all carry symbolic lessons about wholesome living, modest luxury, and community care. With this, we conclude this episode on this Satwa Pindi. I hope this was quite interesting. Please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Thank you, viewers, for your valuable time in listening to this. Thank you.